I know. Hey, Skip, don't forget my dinner now.
Well,
okay.
I owe you one dinner.
Okay, and I owe you how many? But a few. But no, here's the thing with Tom Brady. And I want somebody to help me out. So Tom Brady, help me out, Skip, because Tom Brady is always lauded about, wow, what a team guy, hometown discount, doing what's best for the organization. Now, so which one is it? Now at 40, going to be 43, he wants to break the bank. He wants big money. He wants to get paid like he should have been. Shame on you, Tom Brady, for taking the hometown discount and never getting your true value.
I see.
And now you're asking them to pay a broken down 42-year-old, soon to be 43-year-old quarterback who in the last 2 playoff games, no touchdowns, 2 picks, it should have been 3.
13 points.
Right? 13 points and a fumble. So I'm trying to say to myself, Tom Brady, here's where I think Tom is making a mistake. So many great players want the uniform ripped off of them. They want to go to another place and do what? Be Muhammad Ali in a punching bag at the end. Be Michael Jordan putting on the Wizards uniform and not making the playoffs. 2 years when more than half the league makes the playoffs. When I watched Tom Brady on Saturday, I saw Willie Mays in 1973 stumbling around in left field, missing fly balls for the Mets. That's not what Tom Brady wants, and it's not going to affect his legacy, Skip. I got it. He won 6 Super Bowls. People will remember that, but why put yourself out there and embarrass yourself and not play to the level that most people have seen you play? It's quite obvious he's not that guy anymore. And the other thing is, people need to stop making excuses. This whole career, the narrative was Tom Brady does more with less and used to joke about it. Oh, that guy worked at 7-Eleven on Friday, and now look what Tom Brady did.
Yes. He pulled up in his head. You.
Come on down, and I'll throw you the football and make you a star.
Yep.
Now that he's not playing well, Tom Brady doesn't have any help. Oh, my God, this is not fair. And now Tom comes out and wants more money, which would what? Negate the Patriots from being able to add players because he wants to break the bank. You can't have it both ways. And last, Tom Brady needs to retire, go home with his wife, kids, have a nice life, enjoy his post-career. Instead, he's trying to be the first NFL player to get a paycheck, a pension, and Social Security all at the same time. Enough.
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, for the record, for those out there who have not followed this, Rob Parker has told me for at least 6 straight years that Tom Brady was finished. Am I right about that? It may be 7 or 8. It may be. We're going way back to the old show on ESPN, right?
That's a long time.
Yeah, but I was right this year.
So now he's finally gloating because he's quote-unquote right. And again, he might not want to be paid what he's worth from the New England Patriots. He might want it from the Los Angeles Chargers or maybe the Indianapolis Colts. Who knows? There are going to be a bunch of teams very interested in the man that you say is finished. But before I speak, you should hear what Tony Romo said at the end of the game on Saturday night if you weren't paying attention.
I watched
it. And then what Chris Collinsworth said on Sunday, and Randy Moss also said on Sunday about how quote-unquote finished Tom Brady is. Could we hear that, please?
This is a guess. Okay. I think he's coming back to play. What I saw out of him, not only today, but when I watched him this year, he is not done. He needs help around him. I think he's coming back, and I think he's going to be very motivated to possibly show people that at that next stage, he's not done.
There are a few teams out there that would love a little extra help in selling tickets. I'm just telling you, I know there are people that think Tom Brady's finished. I did not see that this year. I think he plays again. I think he'll play well.
You think he plays in New England?
I don't. How about a wild guess?
Do it.
How about the Chargers?
What I talk about is the guys on that offensive side that didn't step up in big situations. You're looking at Tom Brady possibly coming back to be the Patriots quarterback and finish out his career. Man, getting some help. Get this man some help because the guys they got right there, that they have there, are not guys that he need or guys that he wants.
Skip,
interesting.
Can I say something to all of that? You know it, and I know it. He's probably one of the few guys who's objective, who could talk about other players and be honest. Those guys like Tom Brady, and I get it. Those are not objective opinions. They work with Tom Brady. They need to deal with Tom Brady. And I'm telling you, if they watch Tom Brady this past year and they're going to say that he's still good and there's nothing wrong with Tom Brady, I don't think they're being honest.
So Tony Dungy is another who is now campaigning publicly for Tom Brady to please come and play for the Indianapolis Colts. Is he objective about it? I don't know.
No, he loves Tom Brady.
How about Terrell Owens? Does he love Tom Brady? Because he has been tweeting that Dallas should let Dak go and go sign Tom Brady. Terrell Owens said that.
I don't know if he's the most objective when it comes to Dallas.
Thank you.
Well, okay. And then Antonio Brown, is he objective? Because he got to play for a minute.
He's irrational.
Brady. He could be, but when he's talking about football, he knows what he is talking about. And he has tweeted in this last week, I will only go where Tom Brady goes because I want to play with Tom Brady. You think AB thinks he's finished? I think not. Bill Belichick strapped Tom Brady with simply the worst supporting cast of any quarterback in football this year, and it wasn't even close. Not only did the line struggle to protect Tom Brady because they were average at pass protection, they were even more average at run blocking. So he had little to no run game and poor pass protection, and he simply had the worst receiving core in football. So those three guys from Dorchester, they were even better than anybody on this roster right now because the receivers, the wide receivers, were last in the NFL in separation, said Pro Football Focus. The tight ends were last in production, said the statistics. So you go from Gronk to Matt LaCosse, and you expect him to survive with that? You could have thrown Aaron Rodgers into the New England Patriot offense, and he would have looked finished this year. Trust me on that. And who was his only trusted receiver he had to? Wide receiver. Little Julian Edelman, the former quarterback from Kent State.
I thought he was going to the Hall of Fame. Remember the talk earlier this year?
Broken down. Wait a second.
We go there?
Broken down this year with a busted shoulder, cracked ribs, and a knee that reportedly will require surgery in this offseason. Julian Edelman led the NFL in drops this year, and it's the only guy you have to throw to. And it got so bad in the last 3 games, Shannon Sharpe will appreciate this, that Edelman was obviously one of the all-time great slot receivers back in the day. They had to start splitting him out wide because he couldn't beat the double coverage in the middle of the field, and they thought, well, maybe we'll get him singled up wide. And then what happened in what looked like it might be a last drive to win the game against the Tennessee Titans? He throws it to Edelman, and it hits him right in the hands, and he drops it and dropped the football game. And you're telling me that, why couldn't he do it with more with less? Did you see Mohamed Sanu this year? Belichick swung and missed.
Maybe there was a reason that he was available.
Oh, well, he could have had Emmanuel Sanders, and my man across the table said, why didn't he go for Emmanuel? Mohamed Sanu can't run anymore. He was a liability to this offense. And then they did draft N'Keal Harry, and I liked him, but then I start looking at DK Metcalf last weekend, and I look at A.J. Brown for the Titans, and I keep going down the list of Debo and Terry McLaurin. And I'm saying, wait a second. Belichick swung and missed on the one guy I thought could run in this offense. So all of a sudden, there's no more Josh Gordon because Belichick let him go. And whatever happened to Danny Amendola? Well, Belichick wouldn't pay him. And what happened to Chris Hogan? He wouldn't pay him. And I'm thinking, the wide receivers that you threw 505 yards worth of passes to in the Super Bowl when you set the all-time playoff record, they're all gone. And wait a second, what about little Brandon Cooks? Oh, wait, he traded him away to the Rams. I'll even go to Jacob Hollister, who's pretty good now for Seattle. He's kind of become a go-to guy for Russell Wilson. Belichick traded him away for a 7th-round pick. What did you leave with Tom Brady? It feels like you sabotaged Tom Brady because you want him out of there.
Hey, Rob,
and it worked.
Rob, you notice all these receivers became Hall of Famers once Tom Brady wasn't the guy anymore?
Right.
They never gave Troy Brown. They never gave Deion Branch. Amendola. They never talked about Tom receivers. He can make anybody. Now that he can't, oh my goodness. But since you love declining, you love to put up stats about decline. Let me tell you about Tom Brady's completion percentage. 2017 to 2019. In 2017, he was 5th. In 18, he was 18th. Last year, 27th. Yards per